Look, I'm gonna do the Uchaliki thing, and I might do the myth thing, and then I'm gonna just do studying and all that bullshit because I have an exam on May 8th. So, Linda, I think your ass looks really nice. Keep cleaning that frosty smoothie machine, because that smoothie machine is pretty much my lifeline right now. It's really helping me get back into shape. I'm not sure if what this says about your ass and Tiffany's face, but your face looks like Tiffany's ass, and Tiffany's ass looks like your face, however you guys want to interpret that. I'm glad Tiffany's feeling happier and all that bullshit. I'm glad Uchaliki's calming down and all that bullshit. I want to make something abundantly clear. Whatever Tiffany had planned for me in 2018, I didn't want to do. Whatever Tiffany had planned for me in 2022, I did not want to do. Whatever Tiffany has planned for me now, I don't want to do. I don't consider this her leading and all that bullshit. Women do not lead men in relationships. They do not. They do not. If that was the way it worked out, they would be the hunters and men would be the gatherers. They do not lead. No, they can influence, but they do not lead. End of story. I don't need Stephanie to be the leader because that would make me a cuck. I need her to cook the fucking dishes, clean the dishes and cook the fucking meals. One of the biggest secrets is the way you get promise eternal whatever the fuck in your religion is you give up all the bullshit in this world. I don't want Jew and Gentile bullshit. That's got nothing to do. I'm not even active in Mormon shit. I just never took my name off the rolls. Technically, there's like some Mormon prophecy, and like I'll see if I can find it. About how like someone is gonna be like born and have like a really tough life, but they don't ever get destroyed, and they become super strong and tear all the bad people apart asunder like a lion, the lion of the whatever the fuck. And I was told by the leaders back in the day to like use that as inspiration and all that bullshit because I was on probation and all that bullshittery. So in my mind, I've already earned eternal glory and all that bullshit. I've already been promised no matter what I do in this life, in the next life, because of my deeds, I will be promised to Adamandayamin. When I stopped that motherfucker Stacy from killing more people in Seaville, you're supposed to save one person's life to secret. You're supposed to save one person's life to get to Adamandayamin. I've saved like a bajillion people's lives, and I'm not even trying. And this is why I don't want to be bothered. Like there's a bunch of people in my apartment who probably just don't like me right now because I don't want to be with them in the elevator because then they're going to want to talk to me and get to know me, and that's more bullshit and drama I don't want to be involved in. I don't need a famous girlfriend who texts me all the time and who looks hot. I need a hot Asian bitch who's here cooking and cleaning and taking care of shit and getting pregnant. And if you don't want to do that, that is fine. There's more Asian bitches than just Tiffany, Stephanie, whatever the fuck. How cunty are you that you've been obsessing over me since 2018 while you were dating and engaged to someone else, and 2 years ago you stole my fucking money to do all this bullshit, to initiate me into something I've already been initiated into 4 fucking times. Allegedly. The first Asian bitch that does what she says and doesn't make a big deal about it, or just says yes when I ask her, is probably going to be the one I end up with. End of fucking story, okay? I view all this Tiffany bullshit the same way I view that spoon bullshit on Friday. It's a good fucking gesture, and that's about it. Thank you for letting me into your initiation club thingamajiggy without my asking, even though I didn't need to. Hyundai, Chibal, thank you. I don't want it. I want you to show up, cook, clean, and get pregnant. I don't want or need your money. You want to know another secret? I am Carlos Inca. I am the one who married, allegedly. I'm supposed to be the one who marries the noble woman, and then she bitches and bitches and bitches and won't shut the fuck up about riches. So I give her a bunch of gold and silver so she'll shut the fuck up. And then I tell her, that's all you get, because to me, that's not gold, and it's not money, it's sacred tears of the sun and the moon. It is. Silver and gold are electricity. Just like platinum becomes mana, silver and gold become eternal life. I don't want to go into it. There's like colloidal silver and monatomic gold and all that bullshit. It's real. That's why in the ancient world, all the Aztec and Mayan and Incan cities are designed like motherboards. In Roman times, when Caesar would build a city, or Alexander was building all these cities after him, he was making motherboard computers. So free energy or spiritual, whatever the fuck you want to call it, can transfer, because there's a science behind religion. But they cover it all up with bullshittery. That way, people get turned away from it. Once you go past the whole thingy of like not jerking off because that's a sin, and not having sex because that's a sin, and you learn how to master all your bullshit, you find out you can basically fuck whatever you want to fuck as long as there's actual feelings involved. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, okay, well, I don't really actually want to have sex with that or them. I'm just horny and I can't control myself. Oh, well, I can control myself, and I'm basically a sexual oasis. I have feelings and emotions I want to experience, so I will go into tantric sex mode. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you for giving me a spoon. When the fuck will you show up? I'm going to have to, I got an extension. I'm going to have to pay $12K on top of you stealing $102K for me and my niece. I'm not happy right now. There's a part of me that hopes some other, to be totally honest, if you watch my videos, hot-ass Asian bitch who lives next door to me, you're just as hot as all of them, and you're right next door to me. Wouldn't that be the easiest thing out of them all? I just don't want to be bothered, and I want to study for my exam coming up. And I will do the Uchiliki thing before I do that, because I know how you all are. So, Sani, all that bullshit, Fraggle Rock, okay, just show up. You have to actually show up.